Okay, first we had the excessive waving. And now we have the uncomfortably long finger. Today's video is sponsored by Bokksu. Check the link down below for great savings. Hey Grains, I have a confession to make. I have a video of mine that is over 11 years old on YouTube, but it is unlisted, it has a copyright strike, and a lot of dislikes. Needless to say, it was my first ever YouTube video that almost made me not even think of doing YouTube ever again. So naturally, as a YouTuber, what am I gonna do? Share it with you. Recently, I've been seeing the trend of reacting to your old videos come back up again, and I was like, you know what? I want to do this. I've never reacted to my old videos before. So take a trip with me back in time. And let's go ahead and watch some of my older videos from back 2013. I think that's 9 years ago, right? About 9 years ago. My channel has gone through so many different evolutions or devolutions, up to you to find out, but I really did initially start as a crafting channel that wanted to help people save money. I guess even with my series Cash or Trash, the essence of this channel is still the same. I want you to save money, so the spirit of the channel is still there. But as YouTubers, we all start somewhere, and that somewhere is not always the best somewhere, so get ready to cringe with me. And to make matters worse for myself, I figured every time I'm gonna cringe, I'm gonna take a sip of kombucha, which I absolutely despise. I have goosebumps right now, how much I hate this. It literally tastes like drinking apple cider vinegar. It's gross. Some people love this. Good for you. You are a better person than I could ever be. But this, to me, I just cringe at it. So I figured if I'm gonna cringe, I might as well take orange and turmeric so I can reduce my inflammation while I'm at it. Why not? And for those of you who are new here, don't forget to subscribe. We do weird, wacky chaos craft and review. If you click on all notifications, you become a grain of salt in the Salt Shaker family. And yes, you will enjoy this sharp, pointy thing. Also wanted to announce this is your last weekend chance to pick up any of the limited edition merch. After this weekend, these designs are gone, such as This Is My Happy Face, Broken But Beautiful, My Brain, Your Brain, Self-Care Mantra, I Will Eat, I Will Hydrate, I Will Do My Best. I know what I said, it's not what I meant. So if you're interested, check the link down below, and if you shop from my Instagram store, you get free shipping if you're an Amerigrain. Remember, last chance, these designs will be gone this weekend. I also wanted to let you Grains know that my friend over at Royalty Soaps, yes, the Duchess of Suds herself, has released the Merry and Bright collection of beautifully scented soaps. Peppermint Candy, oh my god, Merry Mushrooms, and you can already just see the details on both of them, absolutely gorgeous. Tinseltown, Sugar Plum Fairy, Peppermint and Hot Cocoa, oh my god, Winter Wonderland, Gingerbread Village, Silver Bell and Amethyst, and they just smell so divine. If you want to get your hands on any of them, some of them are already sold out, but if you're looking for that perfect gift for someone who really just loves scented and handmade things, and good quality. Not to mention she does use eco-friendly glitter. So why don't you go check it out down below. This weekend is the last weekend they're taking any orders, and I think also if you're in the USA, you're close enough to be able to get it on time for Christmas. This is not sponsored nor affiliated, this is just my friend, and I love helping my friends get the word of their amazing products. I am so proud of everybody! And thank you so much, Katie, for sending these to me. On to the content. And the first video we're going to be looking at, again, I haven't seen these videos since I posted them, which was 9-ish years ago, and then the other one 11 years ago. That one I'm gonna keep for later in the video. It's that bad. So stay tuned for that video, the 11-year-old one. And this one is called DIY Dangling Kitty Earrings. This style of earring was so popular back then. Everyone wanted a pair of earrings that had a front and a back part, kind of like a 3D effect. And almost every other Etsy store was selling them. I'm like, you know what? I want to make them, and I want to make my own to teach people how to do it. And this one got 55,000 views, which is absolutely phenomenal for the days. That's how old it is. But when it first came out, I think for the first maybe 5 months, I had about 120 views, which I was really proud of. And then for some reason it picked up later on. But that just goes to show that just because you see the bigger numbers of YouTubers later on, it doesn't mean it didn't build throughout time. We didn't just magically get those numbers. Just to be clear, we all start somewhere. And to be honest, I'm really scared what I'm signing up for by watching this video, but let's prepare the cringe juice. Oh no, hang on. It smells like vinegar. It's gross. But without further delay, let's go ahead and start this mess. That's it. That's the intro. Okay, no sound effects, just rolling nerdy craftsies. I couldn't choose the name Nerdy Crafter because apparently it was taken. And then I chose Nerdy Craftsies. And then YouTube allowed us to choose names again, and then I changed it back to Nerdy Crafter. So it's gonna be Nerdy Craftsies for a bit. Very nice intro. I like how I chose very different colors and I took a background of gaming, just stuck it on there. I'm like, yep, I'm so proud of that. It is my first video ever edited. Well, no, not first ever. You'll see the first ever one later. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Are we what? What? Wait. Oh no. Oh. Oh gross. What did I say?
Are we ready? I'll focus. There we go. Welcome nerds, geeks, whatever you want to be called.
So clearly the music is way too loud. I don't know what's going on. Are we ready? Focus on my eyeball. I remember distinctly, I wanted to be known for something. I was like, maybe I could be Weird Eyeball Girl. And apparently I went with it. Okay, you ready, nerds? Let's go, you nerds.
So welcome to my first video tutorial. I'm just kind of working to see the zoom. Oh.
Okay, I think this warrants another drink. Oh, that is gross.
So welcome to the first video tutorial. I'm going to take you guys step by step through how to make kitty cat earrings. I'm not wearing one, I must be ashamed.
I must be ashamed. Past Jackie, I think there are many reasons to be ashamed. One of them is not wearing kitty earrings. I think the first thing you should be ashamed of is the editing. Why were there so many ums? Why didn't I cut those out? Maybe I thought it was charming. Maybe I thought it added a little bit more realism to say as I'm talking. Let's keep going, Jackie. Show us how to make kitty cat earrings.
But I am wearing my pretty neat Link, Derby Link earrings.
How long did it take to just say pair of earrings? Must have been like 10 seconds.
People, but I am wearing my pretty neat Derby Link earrings.
That took about 10 seconds to say that I'm wearing a pair of earrings. Jackie, what you doing?
So I'm going to show you how to make some kitty cat earrings. So white is kind of finicky. I think you guys can do it.
Well, that's nice of me. I'm encouraging you. I think you could do it. This is really interesting to see like where I started from and where I am now. Holy moly.
What you'll need: regular jewelry making tools.
Regular jewelry making tools. Because a beginner knows exactly what that entails. I am very specific. Good job. All right, so now that we have the entire list of materials that I'm not gonna bore you with, if you want to watch that entire video, go for it. But let's move on. Let's see what else I'm gonna say.
Let's get started.
Why was I creepy? Why did I whisper? Let's get started. Why did I do that? That's so cringe. Oh, I'm gonna be burping that all day.
First things first, what you're going to want to do is make sure that you have a wet paper.
Why was I shuffling? First thing you need to get is scissors.
I have 2 cats and a parrot that you might occasionally hear go hello in the background.
Yeah, my parrot still goes hello in the background too. He actually does this more. As the tutorial is moving along, I can see that me giving instructions is actually not bad at all. I'm doing a decent job giving instructions, explaining it. Mind you, the camera angle isn't the best, but I think I was leaning the camera on a bunch of books because I didn't even have a tripod. Oh, not the eye again. What am I saying?
We still have to do the paws, you know, the ones where they're just kind of like laying on the face.
I don't know why I think people know exactly what I'm talking about. That's the other thing I should have done. I should have actually put a picture showing what I want to make because I just went into the project. I didn't really show much of what I want to work on. So whoever's watching has no idea what the end result looks like except for the thumbnail. That could be enough, but I should have used a lot more visuals, to be fair. At this point, I'm just a mouth. Like, my mouth is just taking over the entire corner of this video. It's not creepy at all. None whatsoever. We're going to do many things today. It's just many, many, many things. Wait, eyeball girl. Like, no, focus, focus. All right, so at this point, it seems like I have the 2 bodies that we need for the kitty cat. I feel like we're basically close to being done. Right, past Jackie? What the? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I was like, let's not go in that. It was just awkward at first, but no. Ooh. excuse me. What was I doing? That is so cringe. And I think the worst thing about it is that, maybe not the worst thing about it, but many people in the comments were like, you're so quirky. I love the eyeballs in the camera thing. And I was like, yeah, you've encouraged me to do that again. Don't. Please don't.
And the cute thing about these kitty cat earrings is that they really look like they're dangling from your ears.
That's true. Those designs really do look absolutely adorable. But if you see, even in the beginning of the video where I had the Legend of Zelda earrings, I was wearing plastic hooks because I still can't wear metal. I'm pretty allergic to metal findings, yes, including gold. All right, so it seems like here we're just threading it in. Not bad.
So you put it as much as possible and then you bend it.
What happened to this music? It's actually pretty boppin'.
There we go.
I love how I'm trying to be enthusiastic, but I just don't have. Yay! Nobody's threatening me to be enthusiastic. Yay!
Because usually you can make them holding anything you want. Usually it's kind of cute, even just with the hand dangling on the side like that.
I don't know why I was so scared. Like, I'll be honest. I know exactly why I was so worried to be on camera. I just don't have nice looking hair. So many people have nice poofy hair. I've always had very straight down hair and it just doesn't look that great. So I was very self-conscious of my own hair. It hasn't gone away. I'm still very insecure with my own hair. I mean, even in the last video, when I took my hat off, it was blurred. We haven't changed since then.
Not for Valentine's, but during the Valentine's season. So just a kitty cat holding a heart. You can wear them anytime. You don't really need to wear them just for Valentine's Day.
I'm just explaining it, but the music is there. I can't hear. I have a hard time hearing myself still.
Where's my cutter?
Oh, even then I still was using my cutter. Where's my cutter? Let's hear that again.
Where's my cutter?
Very clever, Jackie's eyeball. I'm like a beholder. Don't look straight into the eye. That is dangerous.
Push this thing here through.
That's actually a really good way to explain how to do it. Honestly, tutorials were really fun to make. They're not what they used to be nowadays. Like, you can't do tutorials. Pure tutorials just don't do as well on YouTube. It has to have some form of entertainment. I mean, look, it does look pretty cool.
As you can see, it got darker.
As you can see, it got darker. That hand movement is like, look, there's nothing I can do about it. This is my first video. I recorded it on the kitchen table. So I was at the mercy of the lights outside. It was winter, so we didn't have much sunlight. And I clearly remember this actual winter because I was laid off of work and I wanted something to do.
I couldn't resist being embarrassed that I didn't own a pair of these.
Why am I self-embarrassed? I'm gonna cringe on myself because I'm embarrassed that I'm embarrassed because I didn't own a pair of earrings? That's cringe.
In the meantime, I kind of made myself a pair of black kitty cats. I made myself a little pair. That's why it took a little longer than expected.
How would they know, Jackie? How would they know? They're not gonna know. It took longer than expected because I just did it. This is editing!
Thank you guys for watching. This is my first tutorial, so I would really appreciate your feedback on how it went.
Little Jackie! Oh my god. You can see the fear in my eyes. I think that older YouTube video really scarred me because I was so scared to just be myself, so there was no facial expressions. Like, I hope y'all could just give me some feedback. I really appreciate it. There was like no muscle movement in my face.
And feel free to visit my DeviantArt or Etsy.
DeviantArt, oh my god. That website used to be so popular. It was kind of like an art dump for artists where you just put your art up there and people commented on it. It was really big back in the day. No, not the eyes! Not the eyes again! Why the eyes? Oh my god. And yes, you did hear correctly. I used to have an Etsy and I used to sell handmade jewelry, but it just got so bad because I'm sure it was partly my fault, but also people were not necessarily honest while buying things. So they would say it never arrived, even though there was tracking. They would say it arrived broken, even though when the picture arrived and they showed me that it was broken, there was no way that that was broken without actually someone pulling it apart. So just saying, I hated working with customers, so I'm like, I shut that Etsy down, I think within a month or two max. It was just starting to cost me money to run it than actually making any. So this next video is how to make earrings from Legend of Zelda. I'm not gonna dwell on it too much because, I mean, these tutorials were very specific. I went everything from Mario to Legend of Zelda to Stargate. I don't know why I jumped around so much. I figured if you're into one thing, you're gonna be the same as me in like everything, but we learned that that is not necessarily the case on YouTube. But that said, let's see if I changed anything from the first to the second video. So that is 1 week in between both. Still the same intro. We figured it worked the first time, so it's gonna work all the time. Oh, it sizzles all the way down. Oh.
Such a mess.
Oh. I know, I'm saying I'm such a mess. And look, that's my hair. It hasn't changed. And I used to get so many mean comments. And trust me, that was like way before when YouTube was meaner for some reason. I'm sure there's certain toxic people out there, but when I first started, this is my hair washed. Genuinely. I had washed it that morning. That's just the kind of hair I have. It goes within a couple of hours. But people genuinely in the comments would say, why don't you go bathe? You're so greasy, you're so gross. Like, dude, you do not know what a person is going through. Don't bully someone. You don't even know them. It did get to me at the time, so I would just delete these comments. I mean, at some point I figured out to put a hair. I figured out to put a hat because no matter what I tried, my hair was just still flat. Even at the hairdressers, they don't know what to do. Except for that one time where they put beer in my hair and it worked, apparently. And I had poofy hair for 12 hours. Okay, so we're clearly self-aware enough to say that I am a mess. Although technically that is not the time to fix my hair. What kind of intro was that? Oh, that is gross. Oh, excuse me again. We're still going on with the same loud music, so let's see what we're making. Oh, a top-down view. Interesting. Is that a tripod? I can't tell if I'm leaning the actual camera on a tripod because I do see a leg on the bottom left of the screen, but we do have a top-down view instead of an angled view where I have to constantly bring it closer. Oh no. Why am I not cutting these parts out?
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Nerdy Craftsies. It's a different camera angle, so I'm going to have to try and adapt to this.
No, not with the eyes again. I was just about to compliment myself and say, oh look, I actually have a finished product to show you what you're going to be making. But now we have Eyeball Jackie back again. Like, you can see, can I see the screen? I think so. I think the screen back then was flipped. For those of you wondering, this is a hand-me-down camera, like super old, and I just put batteries in there and used it.
Today's tutorial will be how to make these cute little things.
Yay! Let's hear that again. Yay!
You can make them into anything. You can turn them into a ring, or you can actually make them into a pendant, or he can be a little charm.
It just doesn't sound exciting to me. I don't want to do these.
If you want to make a bigger pendant, you can definitely use a bigger cap. Size difference, depending on how big you want to make Link's head.
Are we talking about Link's head? How big would you like Link's head? Okay, I'm gonna stop. Okay, so obviously we can use the circle to make the base for the head.
And if you like your Link much bigger, you can use this.
You can use this. I didn't even know that you can edit sound to make the voices sound deeper. So I tried to edit my own voice. You can make this. Not bad though.
Protein shake cap.
Why am I talking in slow motion? Can someone explain to me why is it that I'm talking in slow motion? You can take a little cap from the protein shake. This was real time, by the way. This is just me pretending to be slow motion. Holy carp. Was that cringe? That was cringe, wasn't it? I keep burping. Holy carp. Ugh.
Let's get started.
What the shrimp? Why? Why? Why the eyes? Why? Oh, excuse me. One of the things I really like about this specific video is that I'm constantly showing the actual character. I mean, you can see it here, constantly going back and forth, explaining, hey, this is what we're doing, this is why we're doing it. I'm really proud of myself for having moved from assuming what someone thinks they know what I'm talking about, and then actually just showing. Which means maybe I got some feedback, possibly, I don't know.
And then also on the side bangs.
The amount of details is not too bad. The only thing I would have to say is probably I would need to have turned the camera around, which means I would have had to flip all of the scenes over, but I didn't know that until later.
Now we're going to put them in the oven.
Oh, waiting? Look at you. So cute back then. What happened? I like how the waiting makes me do silly things. Nobody's made you do anything silly. And why do you look so empty on the inside? I like how I'm just like playing with my hair, fixing myself up. Oh, they changed places. Now we're doing the head thing again. That hasn't changed. I still do that.
Thanks again for watching, and if you have any suggestions for future tutorials, let me know. Put them in the comment section below.
I'm actually actually starting. You can see like where I started to build out. That's pretty cool.
Bye.
Oh, young Jackie. Little would you have known that these facial expressions were going to mutate so interestingly. That's a long wave. That's very uncomfortable. That wave lasted longer than it should have. I mean, someone explain this wave. That was like 5 seconds longer than it should have been. It should have been like, and that's it. Or like, peace, and that's it. And it, ciao. That's it. Like, I can't even keep a straight face on that. All right, so here are some of the comments. Mind you, a lot of them are actually from recent years. People going back to watch old videos. Good for you, because this was hard for me. So Dig Up Stuff said, great tutorial. I could do without the background music. Thanks, love. I agree, Dig Up Stuff. This music was horrendous. Too loud. Was pretty good, but too loud. And the first ever comment on my entire channel was by Catriona Johnson. And it's funny because many of you seem to have found this person. Wow, this must be the first commenter on her channel. Hi, first commenter, you're awesome. And basically that person just said, so cute. So it was a huge difference from all the hate I was getting in my original YouTube video versus now. I was just getting so much just positive vibes that, I mean, minus the hair insults, which I can handle now. I can handle. I promise, if don't break my heart, I can do it. I'm a grown adult now. And then I think as a response, also again, 8 years ago, I was like, I was only starting off, so I didn't know how to work the music's volume. I'll get better, I hope. So I'm hoping. Probably my music is just too low now. And then from Enelia, all I said was thanks, thanks, thanks. I was looking for that tutorial because I really love that earring. As I said, this was such a popular style back then. I feel like they could totally come back. And if that's something you like, then go for it. They're super easy to make. And just scrolling through the one for the link, I'm just seeing such positive vibes. Obviously the ones that were just mean, I deleted them because they weren't contributing to me improving. People were making recommendations already back then. It wasn't my highest viewed video, but let's see at my first ever successful video, which even though I've made numerous videos in between, I've taken them down because they're private. A couple of them just were copyright striketh. And then some of them, there were even controversies. I had someone attack me because they said that I was copying their artwork when in fact I was just making my own and it just happened. That someone else had the same idea. So I'm like, I don't want no drama. I'm gonna take it down. More specifically, I'm talking about the piranha plant earrings. I didn't want no drama. But my first ever successful video actually ended up being the gradient glow-in-the-dark tentacle earrings. And that one I had over 100,000 views. Holy carp, for that time, that was a big deal. I know many people are like, but we want more tutorials. We want to see you craft more often. But that's not necessarily the case. YouTube will punish a channel if they do things that are not viewed. I'm still really enjoying everything that I do. Don't get me wrong. I am so happy to make content that just makes you all laugh and smile. But I think with the emergence of like TikTok and YouTube Shorts, tutorials still have their place, just in a different spot. Okay, let's see them tentacles. Oh, an intro! And the hat? What? Wait, whoa. We have the first ever hat on the Nerdy Crafter channel. Wait, was I still called Nerdy Craftsies? Yes, I was still called Nerdy Craftsies because I still wasn't allowed to change the channel name.
There'll be a kraken coming.
There'll be a kraken coming. With that face. Let me remove all emotion. There'll be a kraken coming. Oh no, I'm still looking at the camera lens instead of the camera screen instead of the actual lens. Because the screen is right next to the lens, we have a tendency to look over there as opposed to here. And I think I did that for about a year until somebody's like, can you stop? I was like, you know what, you're right.
Have you ever seen people with stretched earrings that look really neat and you're like, man, why don't I get my ears stretched?
Because it's a lot of work, Jackie. But now I was actually filming from the living room, which had more windows. Well, it still has more windows and a lot more lighting. So hopefully the quality should be much better.
But I kind of don't want to. So whether you...
What? Let's hear that again.
Have you ever seen people with stretched earrings that look really neat and you're like, man, why don't I get my ears stretched? But I kind of don't want to.
I like this. Why don't I get it? Because I don't wanna. Logic 0 on 10. Why even mention it if I don't want it, but I think it's cool, but I think I want it? What?
So here are some nice tentacle earrings that you would say, hey, This is only made for people with stretched ears. Think again.
I like the cutscenes. So I think what was really popular also at the time for editing was just cut scenes. So let's say I'm here, and then the next scene I can talk from over here, and then next time I can be over here and just talk. Apparently that was really good editing skills at the time. Don't ask. I just followed the trends. So yeah, you're gonna see that a lot, I think, for a whole year in that channel at the beginning. And I think I was wearing one of Pat's shirts. I don't know why. I guess I just wanted something white and I didn't own it just to match the couch. Perhaps. I don't know the logic behind wearing someone else's shirt during a video, but I did.
So it does look like the ear is strapped.
Oh, I remember that. I made a fake, because I couldn't afford a mannequin to display the earrings. So I made a fake ear, but it was too short. So I had to hold it up. So as you can see, I'm basically holding a fake ear that I made with air dry clay that took 5 days. 5 days to harden. I do not recommend dollar store air dry clay. And even then it ended up crumbling. I threw it away. I just couldn't afford any other displays. But how cool is that? I actually had an introduction, explained the project, and the cringe is a lot less. Pretty proud of myself. So then basically for also the first year, I described what you needed, what you had to have. I don't think that was necessary. Oh, what's wrong with my nails? Oh no, Jackie, your nails. To be very fair, my nails are still not that great, but that's because when you're crafting, when you're handling clay, you do get that mess under your nails. Do I bother cleaning that up? No, because it's still gonna be there in 5 minutes. If I remove it, it's gonna get in there again in 5 minutes. Interestingly enough though, nobody's really complained about my nails. Just wanted to pick on my hair, didn't you? Okay.
Now the first thing we need to do is to actually blend those two colors together. Here's how it works.
Oh, I remember that. Okay, so this is basically, I think, when I discovered what a Skinner blend was. So you basically take 2 parts, make them into a carrot, stick them together, and keep rolling them until you start getting a gradient that looks really cool and pretty seamless. All right, so this is really neat. It's very tutorial-esque. Straight down to business. We are not even going into eyeball mode. Impressive. I've grown a lot in 2 months of content creation. Oh, look at that. I learned how to speed up. That is amazing. Okay, I learned how to speed up. That is so neat. Normally you wouldn't think that I would have learned to speed things up, but I figured longer videos doesn't always mean better. Good for you, past Jackie. And I have to say, I really love this project. This whole tentacle earring thing is absolutely beautiful. If I could wear earrings like this, I would, but I just don't want to get into metals, re-piercing my ears, because it's been so long that they've basically closed down. But yeah, this project is really pretty.
All done. All baked, and it keeps its form.
I just said all done. Okay, for I think about a year, I had like this thing where if I finish something, I'll be like, all done. And that was like my thing.
All done. All done. All done.
For a while. I don't remember when exactly it started, but probably pretty soon after this.
If enough people like this video, click like down there.
This is me YouTube-splaining how to like a video. I don't know if that was a new feature back then, but it's like, if enough people like this video, click like down there. Maybe it was a new feature. I'll just give myself the benefit of the doubt.
Remember to subscribe.
Remember to subscribe. Why is my face so empty?
And I'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, definitely my hair. I just can't control it. I'm so sorry, past Jackie. I wish I could have done better for you. Whoa, whoa. Okay, first we had the excessive waving. And now we have the uncomfortably long finger. Okay, so now the video that I promised that was published November 23rd, 2011. My first ever YouTube video that had gotten, back in the days, 5 likes, 25 dislikes. Now, I know you would be like, hey, this is not too bad of dislike, but the ratio is right there. This is your first video ever that you ever publish, and you just get a bunch of hate, toxic comments. I don't even remember what I did in this video. All I remember is like, hey, that's true, I had a video before this, but I can't seem to find any of the comments. I probably deleted it because it probably hurt quite a bit. For context, this video is a parody, as far as I remember, from a popular series by Ray William Johnson called Equals 3. And back in the days, Ray William Johnson would take clips from the internet and do a commentary on them. And for some reason, I was like, I want to make my own version with a puppet. Yep. I thought I could have a puppet channel. So let's take a swing out of this kombucha. I love puppet channels. Not for me though. Couldn't make it. So we've established that this video is a parody of Ray William Johnson, and I called it Ray William Johnson's Monkey. That's what I called it. And instead of an actual puppet, I used my gloves. So that's context for you. Let's go. I might as well just keep this in my hand. It's gonna be so cringe. Oh my god, I haven't watched it in a long time. But I know there's a copyright strike, so we're going to be removing any kind of clips or music.
Welcome to the first episode of Less Than Equals 8.
There's gonna be more than one episode. Oh, I get it. Okay, so you can see the resemblance, not in Ray William Johnson, it's not what I meant in the background inspiration. So I put some comic books as the background. And I think the idea of having put the actual text there as a commentary on top of the commentary. Let's start that over. This is so cringe.
Hello everyone. Welcome to the first episode of Less Than Equals 8.
Less than equals 8? Oh no. Oh no. I get it. Oh no. So less than, here's the symbol, equals 8. I feel like that's still a humor that I'm using on this channel right now. So yeah, we did use that as a symbol for a carrot. Oh my god. Oh, cringe.
Ray Johnson's Monkey.
Oh no. No! I basically made the monkey do this. I'm Ray William Johnson's Monkey. Oh no! I'm gonna finish this by the end of this video. Oh no! The editing is actually pretty interesting, but the content is just so off.
I have an amazing lineup of videos for you this week. These videos are so sick.
They're so sick. They're so red. And you can hear the white noise in the background. Holy carp. Where was I filming? Inside a TV?
They should be.
Whoa! I guess I was trying to be edgy. That's why I got so many dislikes.
Oh, I can't say that?
Yeah, you can't say that. That just burst my ear. I don't know, who was I trying to talk to?
So, anyways. Anyways.
What the? What was I thinking? Look, mind you, I am laughing. I am self-entertained by this. I thought I was pretty funny, doing it anyways in different ways. I would love to do more puppets, but I just don't have the voice talent.
Anyways.
Okay, we heard anyways. Lame transition.
Okay, so this first video is really
I really was trying to get edgy, and I think I clearly remember cursing felt weird to me at the time because we came from a home where we couldn't curse. And if I did curse, my dad was like,
Jackie, watch your mouth.
and I was like, oh, and the worst thing I said was like, ah, dang. So, and then I was actually cursing here, so it felt very weird. Then there's this guy who's making his cat dance. I don't want to show this video, it just looks wrong. I don't like animals being forced into being entertaining.
You guys see what I mean? This video is catastrophic.
But catastrophic.
Episode 1 and I quit. This is just way below any standard any kind of actor should be going.
Any kind of actor. And to be fair, this video got something like 2,500 views 11 years ago, which was a lot.
If her struggles to get away are any interpretation of love, well then, I've had plenty.
What the heck? Why am I repeating plenty so many times? I don't know what I was trying to go with that kind of editing, but definitely not that cringy. Oh.
Of loving relationships.
That whole eyebrow moving. Oh my god.
The next video is called Monkey Attempts to Dog.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, 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 no. We are not playing that. I was really trying to get edgy here. Holy moly, that was not me. That is not me. Not me. We are not keeping this. What a difference 11 years can make. Holy shrimp. Nope. 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 No, absolutely no. I'm gonna keep part of it so you can use your own imagination, but holy shrimp, I am glad this video is out of public view. Holy moly.
I will see you next time. Please leave your comments underneath.
What was I doing? I've had so many that my goosebumps are just, oh, so bad. Okay, That is so bad. I'm so glad I did not get more into this kind of content because it was just edgy. I was trying to be something else. And I think 2011 YouTube humor was also pretty edgy. And I would never make that kind of humor ever again. I think I felt like it was, hey, if you wanted to be one of the boys, you have to talk like this. And obviously I was very immature at the time. And I definitely got influenced by the bigger creators at the time. So no, definitely not. Do not recommend ever trying to be edgy to please a different crowd. That is just not your people.
And tell me, how long is your banana?
No. I'm done with this video. I am so done with this video. I don't want to see this anymore. And so there you have it, my reactions to my first videos ever on YouTube. And even though my first crafting videos were many years after my first puppet video, holy moly, I was definitely not mature enough to make videos. I was way too influenceable, and it just grosses me out, to be honest. But once I started getting my first job, mind you, I was still in school because they took teachers really young while you were still in school. I have to say I'm really happy to have gotten into the art and craft community. That other part is, gross. And there's about this much kombucha left. I thought I would have finished it by now. Actually, I probably deserve one last one for that whole video. That last one. Gross. I'll leave the rest for Pat. Let's not forget to talk about today's sponsor, Bokksu, who are huge supporters of this channel. For those of you who don't know Bokksu, they are a monthly Japanese snack subscription box that focuses on amazing, delicious snacks, not just dagashi. In addition to getting anywhere between 20 and 25 amazing snacks, they also have a cute little magazine that tells you where each snack comes from, whether something has a common allergen, and if it's vegetarian, which I really appreciate. Bokksu makes a great holiday gift if you're looking for that person that, you know, has a little bit of everything. So the gift of flavor and experience is definitely up there. Even though this month's theme is Hokkaido holiday, as a new subscriber, you'll be getting something called Seasons of Japan. And my favorite snack from in there, because I've had it before, is this thing. Let's give it a try. Aomori apple caramel. God, it smells so good. It has like this nostalgic apple caramel smell. Yes, so soft. Still one of my favorites of all time. And if you're looking to upgrade your box to look a little bit more gifty, you can check the Kitty Bako box, which is a special handcrafted box with gold foil made by Masuda Kiribako in Japan. But wait, that's not all. Bokksu also has this amazing giveaway of free tickets to Japan to anyone who subscribes from now till the end of December. And if you're already subscribed, you're automatically entered. So what are you waiting for? Check my link down below and use my code NERDYCRAFTER10 to get 10% off your Bokksu Japanese snack subscription box. Thank you, Bokksu, for sponsoring today's video and being huge supporters of this channel. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I know I've come a long way, and never again would I want to explore old videos. Thankfully, that was one and only. If you want to watch more reaction videos of me with Mariah Elizabeth, make sure you check up here. And if you want to watch some fidget toy reviews or even advent calendars, make sure you check down here. Until then, I will see you grains in the next video.